How's it going, Tube Tech students? It's your boy Diddles, and I would finally like to welcome you back to the Just Talk podcast. I know it's been so long. I know all 5% of you have been waiting for this to come back. All zero point 0.2 subscribers who've just been fiending for the Just Talk podcast to make its return. But unfortunately, I do have to start off with some somber news. As of today, Tiago will no longer be the co-host of the Just Talk podcast. It was a very good run. We initially got our start doing this podcast by skipping church and just talking, and we were like, hey, we say some pretty funny stuff, let's record it. I still don't recommend you guys watch the first season. There's even an episode I had to delete to save our integrity later down the line. But it was a good run while it lasted, but unfortunately Tiago is no longer with us. He has moved on to bigger and better things. He is still a member of the Dream Team. He's not being removed from How to Tube. It's just circumstances in his life have not allowed him to run the podcast as frequently as we used to. So we will be moving on with a new co-host. I haven't decided who it will be yet, but maybe if someone just randomly joins this
Oh, hey
call.
Brandon. I got the
Hello.
I got the edit done for you like 2 days ago. You haven't responded to my text earlier. I don't know why. You just sent me a picture of like a dancing cat in a banana suit.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to the new co-host of the Just Talk podcast. This is Combee YT.
What? What? Like that? That's how you're
Everyone,
introducing me?
everyone, Combee YT is one of my editors on the DiddlyDooYT channel. He's even edited a few videos for the Dream Team. Yeah, we vibe well, and I thought I could talk to him for 30 to 45 minutes a week about stuff. So why
Yeah.
not bring him on as the new co-host of the podcast? So go ahead and give a little blurb about yourself to introduce yourself to the audience.
A little blurb. Okay, well, I am Combee, Combizzle, sometimes being called Littles. Did not mean to rhyme there. Uh,
Oh shit, he's a
yeah,
wordsmith.
he's eloquent with it. Uh, but yeah, I am an editor for Brandon. Sometimes appears in videos. When I mean sometimes, I mean almost without fail.
Oh, absolutely. I have a fear of recording videos if he's not in the group in the voice chat. I'm like, this won't be funny. I'm not recording.
Like
Like
yeah,
unironically though, before you keep going, Combee is one of the funniest recording partners I have ever had the pleasure of working with. I don't know how he did it, but he genuinely just came in and he was like, "Well, banger after banger," and I'm like, "Well, shit, okay."
it's funny, pretty strange because the first thing that I said to you wasn't even through words. It was just like a message I gave while you were just playing like One Piece Odyssey, where I said like an enemy was Arrow Ace and you just fucking lost it.
I said, "Wait, you said what?"
I you guys were playing One Piece Odyssey, and like I think like Nami had like either Nami or Robin had like a charm skill, and it did not work on the enemy. You guys were like, "Why didn't it work?" I just blurred out the enemy's Arrow Ace. They do not like they do not like women or men.
I am not attracted to your subpar human anatomy. It's so crazy you say that, because the first time I ever remember interacting with you was back during my Roblox Uno days, which
Oh
I
yeah.
still want to play more of. It would be so fun to get other members of the Dream Team together to do stuff like that. But it was so funny. I think the video is still up on the channel where I'm playing Roblox Uno against either Hermes or it might be just random NPCs, and all of a sudden your avatar joins. Handsome smile face, small head, huge body, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? And it's so funny because I spent that whole time antagonizing you, but then I noticed you were starting to help me, and I'm like, oh, this has to be a viewer. I'll just go with it. And then something I don't remember how we first vocally interacted, but after that I was like, bro, this dude has to be in videos from now on. He is so fucking funny.
I was just, I think I don't remember the specific live stream, but I was just like, it was like I was in like a barbershop about to get my haircut. I was just looking at your live stream. I put like one message in chat. You're like, you know what? Get your ass in here. I'm like, I can't.
I was in here right now.
I'm about to get my little taper fade, man. I can't. You just wait like a little.
He's like, hey man, you got some nice bangers. What's your name? And then his background singer, hey man, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck off my stream. Never talk to me again. I know this was my decision. Get out. But yeah, I don't even remember exactly what video you did, but I believe on your personal channel you made an out of context like clip compilation. I think it was like a minute or so long.
It's like 5 minutes.
And I was like, holy shit, this dude has such a good editing style. It'd be cool if he just did this for my videos. And then once I started like actively making money, something I'm not doing anymore right now, I'll give an update on that in a little bit. But I was just like, well, I have one editor. I do need another one with the amount of content I'm making. Hey Combee, you want to like edit down some of my streams? When I tell you, I knew I needed to keep you on staff when I sent you a stream that was like 3 hours long. I don't remember what the first one was. I'm like, hey, can you make like a highlight reel of this? I was putting my head on my pillow to go to bed that night. And it was already in my Google Drive. I was like, no fucking shot. No shot. He's funny and he works fast. Bro, this is like, you are the concept of the Tiago persona that used to be on my channel that I told everyone that he was. You are that editing Tiago from those videos. That's insane. Did I manifest you?
You summoned me after wishing for someone like Tiago since he barely shows up now.
I cannot believe this. But I
just spawned in the middle of Wisconsin. Specifically Wisconsin.
I kind of want to take this episode to let the people sort of get to know you, get to see you as the person that I see you for every night when you go to sleep. So I'm gonna treat you like the human scum guest we bring on this podcast all the time. And I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Oh boy!
All right, let's start off with a slow ball, an easy one. What is it exactly that you do online?
Jeez, I wonder. It's not like we explained it like 9 minutes ago.
I don't know your life.
But yeah, I am, as you've heard before, I am his editor. But I also have my own channel where I do my own videos. I also like to do art sometimes. They're very sketch-like. I'm not very good at it, but you know what? I'm just glad that they're out there.
Sometimes that's all you can do is just draw it and then put it out there and then just fucking forget about it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just sitting on your computer getting dust, so why not? I should post that Meg sketch I've had in my folders all this time. Just be like, hey, I was going to finish this. I don't know if I want to. Let me know if you want to see this colored. But
Meg sketch.
Oh yeah, I really like drawing Meg from Family Guy.
Holy fuck.
It's and as most people on the channel know, I'm a personality guy, and something about the way they just write Meg nowadays, she's one of the most attractive characters in that whole show. I know people will sit there and be like, lowest supremacy. I don't care. I want Meg.
I want her.
I want
I
her,
was
daddy.
I will sneak into the Peter Griffin household and look until I'm stopping here.
I want to sneak into the Peter Griffin household and blow her nose while she's sleeping.
Keep it in a jar for safekeeping.
No one will ever find my jar of Meg snot.
I will keep it to make my shrine of her. I will worship every day.
Meg. Yeah. But yeah, so you edit, you do YouTube, art, all of that. That's really cool, really fucking cool, very original. No, but
Yeah.
I do want you to explain, how did you get started doing these things, whether it be offline or online? What got you interested in starting?
What got me there are very separate things. With editing, I think with editing is like this YouTuber named Maxtor. I've seen some of his videos. He does like satirical reviews on games, and the way he edits is like it's like you take an autistic and ADHD and just make it into a liquid and just inject it into somebody's veins.
It's crazy because like I don't even remember which YouTuber inspired my editing style. That's a fucking lie. I think it was 2016 era Pyrocynical who really inspired the way that I edit, like zoom ins, random cuts to memes and stuff like that, like stuff that doesn't even seem like equated. Like I will say my best editing jobs have been on my masterpiece review series, which is the whole reason I want to bring it back. My interest isn't really in sitting down and watching and making notes. It's more about editing. Like, what visual jokes can I make while doing this? Like, for the past 5 or 6 years, I have been trying to do Our Friend Martin is a Masterpiece for Black History Month. Every February comes and goes and the video is not out. At this point, I'm just about to say, fuck it, I'm putting it out. I don't care if it's not Black History Month, because there are some jokes in that script that are so unbelievably funny. And this was back during the time when I did like small little animated skits at the beginnings of my reviews. So like 2. But I really want to do it because some of the visual jokes are so fucking funny. And I really am glad that, like, that's right, I am the YouTuber who inspired you to edit the way you do. I'm so glad that my editing style, like, influenced you the way it did. I really was just like a bad memer in 2016, and that just sort of developed into its own thing.
Yeah. As for art, it was like, who would have guessed, another YouTuber. It was this person named Shenpai. They still do shit.
Shenpai.
But
that sounds familiar.
Shenpai, yeah. They're also the reason why I kind of like Persona so much.
That's probably how I heard of it. Tiago has probably mentioned that offhanded at some point.
But yeah, but like her characters and the way she draws are just fucking immaculate. And she's also working on this webcomic, Birdhaven. You can kind of read it on Webtoon, but that one is shitty.
Oh no.
I mean, I wouldn't say shitty as in like everything about it is just bad. It's just like the story in that one is not what she wanted to do. It was the Webtoon version. It was more like a pilot to what she really wants from her series.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing some of the art. This is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely see the influence in your work. I see it.
And for you're just seriously.
I definitely do understand where you're coming from. Here comes my broken record Tracy Yardley talk. For those of you who are new to the channel, my artistic inspiration is an artist by the name of Tracy Yardley. He started work on the Archie Sonic comics around issue 150, I believe, and he still works on IDW to this day. He has his own work, and I feel bad for not being able to list it off because I specifically know him for drawing Sonic. And once he made... I know, I'm so sorry. But when he made his debut in Archie, up until that point, they had like so many different artists like drawing these characters in their own style. Some gave them knees, some gave them full human bodies, others gave them the more cartoony classic look. When Tracy Yardley came in and drew Sonic and the gang, I was like, that's how you draw Sonic. And other artists would come on, and it seemed like they were more trying to get onto one specific style to not really throw people for a loop. But for the most part, it was usually Tracy being in charge of drawing these comics. And from the way he drew, I'm like, that's just how you draw. That is appealing to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you also like commissioned Tracy to like draw you and Hermes.
Oh yeah, I recently commissioned him to draw recently.
Like 2 years ago.
A picture of me and Hermes, and like I love it. I genuinely do. But I also had that realization when I got it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. My favorite artist is drawing my characters. I can do it better. And that is not to discredit him. It's more along the lines of, that was my realization of, I am an artist. No one really draws these characters like I do. These are my creations. And that was when I realized, holy shit, my art is my work. That is me putting myself into art. I'm an artist. And I don't know. Like, I still look up to him. I still retweet all of his art. And I still try to get one of his prints of Scourge the Hedgehog. I love Scourge. But every time he lists a Scourge drawing on his shop, it sells within the first 2 minutes. It is damn near impossible to get my hands on one of those. I'll get one day.
Yeah, maybe one day when they're worth like 2K.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna get fucking strong arm, dude. It's over for me.
As for doing YouTube, you're not gonna believe this, but my inspiration is actually you.
That's a lie. Stop lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Go home.
I am home. I really am not lying though. I do genuinely believe that you are one of the most funniest people I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
Goddamn.
Next to Wukong.
True.
Yeah,
that was funny for what?
Yeah, that edging joke is like, that took me off the road.
That is so fucking funny. I don't even think I told him to say that. He just
did.
Did I?
Yes.
I could have sworn I just told him like, hey, say something funny at the end. But then, like, I feel like me forgetting made that so much more funny because he just comes out of nowhere. Like, everyone is doing like a whole bit about tits or something, and he's just like, I'm edging. And the picture you did for it was so fucking funny. Ooh, this is a nice lip tutorial. I'll bookmark that and send it to you later.
Wow. Not to mention the fact that how, like, he was so monotone the way he said it. So I expected it to be like, I'm edging. He was just like, I'm edging.
It was just a matter of fact thing. He just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I've completely lost track of what I was doing because I saw someone thick on my timeline, so I'm closing Twitter.
It's actually called excuse me, it's actually called X.
It's actually called Your Pink Slip is Signed on Your Desk. I need your desk empty by 3 p.m.
No.
40 minutes ago. But yeah, I will ask this now. Well, you know what? Before I go on to the next question, I'm gonna do some self-indulgent bullshit. What was one of the first videos of mine that you saw?
I think I may or may not have put it in the final Dills Reacts, which was the Walton Files one, but I believe it was either like a gameplay one or a reaction, which is like the
Yeah.
duh.
That checks out.
But I think maybe it was an animation because I do remember this, despite rewatching the Diddly Doodles, I do remember having fond memories of fucking seeing those. I was like,
And it's like,
where are these memories coming from?
I don't know.
Oh, it's like
It's like I don't mind if like people's first exposure to me was reactions. It's my main thing is like when people are like, "Oh, that's all he does." Like, I get it. I put it out there. That's going to be someone's first interaction with me, but that's not all I do, or that's not all I want to do. But this isn't about me. This is about you. So, since this is not about me and about you, what is your favorite video of mine?
uh, shit. It's a lot. I feel like it's gonna be too about own horn if I just said one that I edited down. You're like, yeah,
Oh.
the ones where I edit, yeah, those are the best.
That is such a good choice because it might be in the running. The video where I was super salty after playing Overwatch with you and Hermes, that is one of the funniest videos you have you have edited. And of course, I did put my own edits on my version on my channel. But I just think the whole discourse between the two of us, so maybe not the video, but the experience is so fucking funny. Because at the end of the day, it did not matter. We went back to playing on the same team. And I was just salty. Oh my gosh. But if you do if you do still need more time to think, even though I don't like how vulgar I was in the video for the sake of being vulgar, my edit from Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman is one of my favorite edits I have done. That is one of my favorite edited videos.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm starting to think that maybe I didn't find you from your renewed channel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I still had access to like an old account that I used to use. I no longer use. I was just going through it. But then, as I was looking through like the things that I was sub to, I saw your first channel. I was like,
Uh-oh.
when? Fucking when?
Today. I never turned on my fridge. Now my drinks are gonna be warm. God damn it, Sonic. My
Funny boy.
my fridge. Yeah, that's right. I have a mini fridge. I'm a big time YouTuber. I guess.
And I figured it out what it was. It was fucking. It was fucking
I was fucking someone?
no. It was a fucking when you are keeping the baby.
God damn it. God damn it. Of course I should have known. That's gonna be someone's first interaction with me. That's
Like,
gonna be someone's first.
I was like, what? I was like, oh my god, this guy's
I-
fucking cool.
I'm so sorry. And that is like one of those eras where I don't particularly like to go back and watch my content. Cause on one of them, I believe I did a Garfield kart stream. And like you can see the tabs I have open, and those are like college assignments.
Garfield. It's, it's like I should be doing this, but Garfield is calling for me.
Can't stand up.
Then what are you gonna do?
Crawl, nigga. The fuck?
Sprite. I love Sprite. Sprite, if you want to sponsor the Dream Team, absolutely fucking do it. I will shill Sprite for the rest of my life.
I thought you liked Squirt.
Oh, I fucking love Squirt. Squirt is so goddamn good.
Why did you get my ears like that? Get away from me.
I love Squirt. I love it when people squirt.
Yo,
It's so
get,
good.
get off me! Get off me!
Do you know who I am? But yeah, a little bit more back on topic. I will say, that's another good one. Since you did sort of allude to it a little while ago, what is your favorite video of mine that you have edited?
It has. I feel like it was the Triumph Overwatch 2.
Okay.
Not for like. There's like the specific edit that I'm referring to is that when I accidentally, like, I flicked them. I pressed the wrong button, and so I moved back instead of forward.
Oh my
It
god!
got you caught in the crosshair, and you're like, he went behind the healer, and I was like, I didn't do that on purpose, and I was going to say the hard R, but I remember, oh yeah, this was during the time where YouTube was really cracking down on you for saying the N-word, so I said orangutan instead.
It was an accident, you orangutan. Oh my god! I completely forgot about that. I was so baffled because you were running ahead of me the whole time, and then the enemy fire started, and then you just backed up. I was like, no shot. He just did that. There is no way. You are the DPS. Did you just use me as a shield?
It's like my favorite part about that. My favorite part about it is like the punchline is just it was just a 1 second match. Oh, stinky monkey in the webcam.
Some of those edits are some of my favorite. Like I'm going back to the betrayal of trust video. When you had that edit of you and Herbies going like, come outside, we swear we won't jump you. That was so fucking funny.
Yeah, I spent like 30 minutes drawing.
I really think that's one of my favorite parts about both you and Jasper. You guys go above and beyond for edits that I would eventually lose the effort to do and just be like, I gotta get the video out there.
Yeah, I don't know what brought this up. Maybe. Okay, I kind of like with the editing. There are two people, Maxer and like Pharaoh, because at some points, like Pharaoh, he asked like animators to just like, hey, take this part of the video and then just animate that. Problem is with me is that I'm not too good at animating quite yet. So the best that I can do is just quick little images that show up.
Once I get my confidence up when it comes to like animating, it's a constant struggle with me. I keep taking it back to me, but it's just like I gotta work through that confidence of just put your animation out there. It's not as tedious as you think. You have funny ideas, animate them. But I would love to like take little segments from videos and like animate them and just have you put that in. Like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was something you did in the Dream Team's Lethal Company video where Panda just immediately jumps off the ship.
It was like what it was either
hang on.
No, I remember it. It was like I remember it was like, but I'm trying to remember the song, what song it was called from Sonic Unleashed, but I had that playing, and then Panda said something random in Spanish because I heard biblioteca, and I was like, that's a Spanish word. What did he say that? Like, why did he do that? It's like, habla biblioteca.
But another one of my favorite edits from that video is when Jazz was just in the room that was on fire. It's like, no, please. Okay, but I do have one more question here for you before we jump into something fun that I kind of want to keep doing on this podcast. Whenever we do get Alex on the podcast, I need to have him do this with us. But first things first, what are your future plans online, like career-wise? Where would you like to see your online career go if you do plan on furthering it?
I already have an answer laid out for that. I still do want to do like gaming videos, but instead of just all of them being let's plays, I want to do like video essays on shit.
Ooh,
like,
shit.
Because
good.
Yeah, the problem is I'm not quite too way confident in my voice yet to just have me just sitting there in my chair. It's like blah 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 blah. Funny joke, and then just
blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, because I have the same problem as you, only then it's been happening for way longer now. Is that I have a problem with recording by myself.
Oh my god, absolutely. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's just like I know I can be funny. Problem is the things that I say do not come out when I'm alone.
It's all, we are both reactionary. We say things as a reaction to other people, and those are usually bangers. If we have to react to the things that we say alone, it's just like, well, I can't set myself up because I can only think how I think. I can't think about like what Wukong would say. Like, what video was it?
How am I supposed to know he's gonna say I'm edgy in a monotone voice?
Like I think it was Noxysomnia. I don't know if it's out yet. When Darth was like, "This is your server. This is your kingdom. You have to be in charge."
No. That was not Noxia. That was Knights.
Oh my god, that was Knights, and then he just disconnects him and just Wukong in the most monotone way. I'm sorry. We're not doing that today. We're done. We aren't doing that.
Wukong reminds me of like that one parent. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Wukong is that one parent who's super nice to everyone. Like he's just a nice parent to be around, but he has that one day out of the year where he's just off his game, and the people he's usually super nice who's just like, I'm not, get your child away from me before I strike them, please. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to go to jail today.
I am inches away from backhanding them right now.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm just imagining his monkey OC jumping up.
He is such a funny guy. We got to get him on an episode of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Have him talk about all the ways he's abused me as a person.
Yeah, talk about his love for Nami.
True.
That dude loves Nami.
Oh, he's gaga for Nami. I don't think there's anyone. That's a lie. That's a whole ass lie. I almost said there's no one in One Piece I am attracted to. Sander Sonia is right there. I love her big ass oval head, especially when she's a snake. Oh my god, she's so pretty. She is such a pretty lady. Oh my gosh. I love girls who look weird.
Oh my god.
I love weird looking niggas.
They're my favorite thing in the world.
I love it when you don't look just right. Yes.
Oh, your eyes are lopsided. It's my favorite thing.
POV Sanji on Whole Cake Island. All right, now we are delving into spoilers, so let's go ahead and jump into the next question instead. Do you yourself have any advice for new dreamers getting ready to start an online career?
Just an easy one. Just fucking do it. It's like that's all that I can say. There's no need for prep, unless it's like something like very big. But of course, you have to prep that. Like I don't know, like a pilot for something.
I don't know. Maybe like a computer.
Yeah,
that might help.
Yeah, a computer might help. Yeah.
Hang on, let me go ahead and upload this to upload this to YouTube. Gets on the online browser on the Wii U and upload. But yeah, that is a piece of advice I used to give people all the time, and I'm just now starting to follow it. Where it's like, hey, you don't have the $100,000 camera that Markiplier has. You don't have the beautiful mic that the commentary community has. Who fucking cares? You have a computer, a microphone, and recording software. Get started.
Yeah. Get started. If you have a specific thing you want to do, great, do that. There's no shame in asking for help in any way, shape, or form. No shame at all.
Oh my god. You can leave this in if you want to, because I'm still debating if I'll do the video. The Tower of Babel animation, it's me and you. We're talking about maybe this tower isn't such a good idea. I'm like, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? And I slip on the stair and I hit the side of my head on the corner of one of the stairs. I go to Pello. I ask him, hey, can you just scream the most random Spanish sentence you can think of? And I just put that over Diddles. It's just like, who are you? What happened?
Who are you? What did you do about the boy?
Who are you?
Why are you Spanish?
Bro, I don't know what you're saying. And it just cuts off. The only reason why I haven't done that animation yet is because I don't know how to end it. I want to just cut it off. A part of my humor and my self-reflection is that I need to realize when to end a joke. Get the punchline out there. Don't explain anymore. Just stop. That is the joke. Some of my best jokes have been like that. But when I go too far into it, it's just not funny anymore. So it's like the punchline should be slips, hits head, speaks another language, and then he's done. That should be the whole joke. But it's like, I feel like the other person should react in some way.
It's like, the fuck you say to me? The fuck's a chupacabra?
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Why are you speaking that burrito language? Who are you?
Like, oh gosh. So yeah, your advice for dreamers is to just do it. Just honestly,
just do shit.
Just
doesn't matter if it was good. That's how I started out. Because like in my past life, no, I did not like upload any videos, but before like 3 years ago, I still like to edit things. And it was like a moment I was like, why am I keeping these to myself? Let me just put these up.
Someone out there is gonna absolutely fall in love with that. Hey, can I mention something really quick that pissed me off today?
Sure, dude.
Okay, so this isn't the Dragon Radar where we talk about all things Dragon Ball, but there are some times I will keep up with the Dragon Ball Super manga. First things first, Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. Thank you for influencing the world the way you did. Toyotaro, his art is going to carry it. But I need to talk to the writing staff because the Goku slander needs to stop. I listened to someone summarize the latest chapter where Beast Gohan went up against Broly. Sorry, spoilers for Dragon Ball Super podcast. Dragon Ball Super manga, by the way. Beast Gohan goes up against Broly, who is now able to control Super Saiyan. Congratulations, What If you YouTubers, you called it. But anyway, Vegeta gets jealous. He's like, I want to fight too. What? So he flies up there and he starts fighting Gohan. And then Goten and Trunks, who defuse from the failed Gotenks, because I guess they just refuse to let them be characters, go up to fight Broly. And Goku is trying to join in against fighting Gohan as well, right? So it's this whole thing. They finish their training and they go back to Earth. I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I kind of like seeing Goten and Trunks take the initiative as their own characters. I like seeing them do stuff with Broly, even though I would still rather him not be a fighter, but that's just me.
He's a villain, no monster.
I really do think Broly is a good. I really do think Broly is a good chance for Goku to get a second chance with what he did with Gohan, but that's neither here nor there. The thing that pissed me off is they got back to Earth by sensing Piccolo's ki, and Goku, I don't remember exactly what he says to Piccolo. It's essentially on the lines of, let's do something, and Piccolo was like, I can't, it's almost time to go pick up Pan from kindergarten. And Goku, with the straightest face, says, Pan? Who? And I'm just like, oh my fucking god. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Why? Why did he do that?
How dare you? How dare you?
Ain't no way.
It's like,
ain't no way. Not even once did Gohan show Pan to Goku. It's like, do not tell me that.
Are you? There's a whole episode of Super where he can't use his ki, so he hangs out with his granddaughter Pan. And I'm just like, I get it. Goku has to be stupid for comedy purposes. But you can't make the comedy just undoing who he is as a person. There is no way Goku, the Hedgehog, is going to forget who his granddaughter
the
Pan
Hedgehog?
is. I refuse to believe that.
Goku, the Hedgehog?
I refuse.
The Hedgehog?
He's a Will of D user. Oh my fucking god! I stopped watching the video after I read that. I was like, no,
I'm done.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Toyotaro, keep the legacy alive. I'm done. I'm out.
Peace.
If you wanted this to be Goku, you should have done that from the beginning and made sure America didn't Americanize him the way that they did. Because now we're used to Americanized Goku.
Oh yeah.
You should have communicated that this was supposed to be Goku from the very beginning, which it was if you read the manga. But you know what? It's whatever.
You're just nitpicking. It's my ear.
I cannot fucking believe this shit. I can't fucking believe this shit. All right. So we're now winding down to the last couple of minutes of the podcast, so I'm gonna do something fun with Combee. So
what's
Combee, hang on.
Have it ready?
Hang on. No. Hang on.
I can't believe you.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. Don't you ever talk to me that way again. I'll kill you. I did dream someone was using my tablet last night. This is... God damn. Alright. It's up. Alright. Hang on. Hang on. I'm almost there. I'm close. I'm close. I'm arriving.
Affirmative.
Okay.
What's
Combee. Pick an animal.
Give me a raccoon.
Okay. We got a coon. Okay. Now, pick a color.
Cyan. Like light blue.
Okay. All right, we got cyan. All right, give me a number.
21.
Okay.
Was not Blizz.
Okay. Now, any name in the dictionary.
Any name in the dictionary. Gabriel.
All right. Gabriel.
What are you doing to me?
Okay. On screen right now, you are seeing a picture of Gabriel the raccoon. He is a cyan raccoon who is 21 years old. Give him a backstory.
Whoa,
Go.
Well, for shit. So put me on the spot like this, man.
You gotta be ready.
I wasn't ready. Okay, so I'm looking for my notes right now. So he's just a normal little guy. He's just a goofy little goober. He was a normal raccoon, just going through trash until a little crazy little doctor man found him. He was like, "Hey, I could use you." And then like, I can use you. Not for nefarious purpose. He just wants a cool little pet to be around. And while doing experiment, Gabriel ends up being in the same room and just so happens to, I don't know, just like fall into like a little ooze, kind of like a little TMNT kind of situation.
I see what you're doing here, and I'm gonna hit you.
You really?
You better pray these cameras stay on when we're done recording.
And this doctor man, he didn't seem to notice that Gabriel was inside, and so he just kept on going with the experiment, and then it's just like, and by the time he was done, he was like, "Okay, let's extract the little goober." And he was like, "Wait a minute, who are you?" And so Gabriel's there. That's just boy Gabriel. He walks out. He tips. He falls.
Oh. I thought you said he tips, like he just goes into restaurants to tip people.
He walked into a Red Lobster. He's like, "Excuse me." It's like, "Hello, would you like the table for what?" "No, I just want to give you like $20. "Oh, thank you."
Would you like to describe what he's wearing on screen right now?
If I was to say, I'd say like black Air Forces. No, I'm joking. I feel like it's like skateboard shoes, like Converse or Vans, with
All right.
with like maybe a denim jacket.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's bossy with it.
He's bossy with it. And I mean, he's gonna have to have gloves. It's like a staple for them.
True. Just gloves.
And and you know what? Yeah, I think that should be good. Yeah.
Would you mind explaining the bright red cock that's just on
Sorry,
screen? Would you mind explaining that?
The bright white cock.
Yeah, the bright red cock, the one that's right there in between his legs. What's up with that?
I'm not sure you're referring to, considering I don't see anything.
Hey, it's right there, right underneath that, right underneath that sensor bar. Don't show the audience, but lift up the sensor bar. That's a bright red cock right there. Why do you have it?
I don't know, man. The experiment just came with a few tiny, just a tiny little bit of changes.
He walks to the restaurant. "Hey, yeah, can I speak to that waitress over there? Sir, you can't be in here like that. That is indecent exposure. Look, I just really want to give her these $20. Sir, we cannot offer sexual services for money. No, I just want to give her
I just want
$20.
to give her.
Put your cock away.
I just want to give her 20 USD. Is that not the currency? Is this not New York?
Please. I just love tipping people.
Wait,
It's so much
I
fun.
love wasting money. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I love paying them what the government won't. All right. But yeah, you guys should definitely look forward to seeing more of Combee on the channel now.
Guess what? That's not the only place there you can find me. Combee, literally anywhere on the internet, you can get me.
Wrong. He's actually not on DeviantArt.
Oh yeah,
I have a
DeviantArt. That's also no, I'm not on that. But yeah, Combee on Insta, Twitter, Blue Sky. Remember Blue Sky?
Oh shit! I remember Blue Sky. I'm
Yeah.
on there. I have an
Yeah,
account.
you do.
I just keep forgetting it's a thing because, like, yeah, Twitter sucks, but it's there. I don't have to start something
And
new.
I am also on YouTube, as I said before, CombeeYT, where you could also find me doing my own antics with the people that like Brandon and Wukong, as we've mentioned before, and other people.
I love Oops All
Yeah.
Over. It's got to be one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, I still have to talk to King Peasant. I haven't spoke to him since Overwatch.
That name sounds so familiar.
So
He played. Yeah, he played with us in one of the
yeah,
videos.
and on my channel there's a video called Overwatch 2: The Suffering, which is the prequel to Overwatch 2: The Triumph on Yours, which is why I named it that.
Oh my god.
And
my
King
God.
Peasant was in the one that's on my channel. And so it was like a day or two after that was put out. King Peasant was like, "Yeah, I'm editing down my side." I was like, "Oh wow, that's like, yeah, that's nice to hear, dude." And you just blur it out. It's like, "Hey, Combee put his side out too." I was like, "Yeah, I did that too." It's like, he's like, "Oh sweet, can you show me like can you show me like what to fix and like what to do to make the video look better?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, dude." Problem was I was extremely tired at this point.
Bro, just
And then like he was like, and it's like, yeah, he was done with it. He was like, "You know what? Can I show you an Overwatch video that I have on my channel already?" I was like, "Sure, dude." And then at some point in time, I
no. No.
I fell asleep.
No.
I fell asleep. And
Oh god.
and then when I woke up, I was no longer in the call. Discord was still open, but he was gone. I was no longer in the call, and no matter how many times I looked, I could not have found his profile.
Oh,
And I
no.
just want to get in contact with him, just to be like, "Listen, man, I am so sorry."
Oh my god. King Pheasant, if you're still out there, please reach out to
reach
us.
out.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Please reach out. It is not your fault. You are.
I'm sorry my editor is so rude.
Stop. It's like I genuinely am sorry. It is not your fault. It was just like a long day that day, and like my body just shut down on me. I'm pretty sure
Are they still?
they still do YouTube. They
Alright.
uploaded like a video like 5 months ago, I think. But yeah, that was also the same day where. No, not honestly. That was also around the same week where I tweeted that like I woke up not in my house.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I was near my home, but I was just not in it. I was in the backyard.
I see.
Sprinklers were on. Which is why I was
That's
Which is why I
wild.
was dreaming about. This is why my dream was like, it was like rainy. I was like, "Ooh, that's nice." And then I woke up, I was like, "Oh no, I'm just in the backyard with the sprinklers on. That's not good." How did I end up here?
Damn.
Sleepwalking.
Really
Yeah.
be liking you.
Sleepwalking began the best of me.
But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the Just Talk podcast. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials. Check out our individual YouTube content. And don't forget to join us next time where we just sit down and talk. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Our last interest after Diego left us now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.